ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So here we are in El Khaluf in the Escota T25. Beast of a tank. Absolutely no armor. Awesome gun. Good gun depression, but like I said, absolutely. I said, oh yes, bottom tier once again. Yeah, it seems like every time I play tanks nowadays, if I play a 6, there's tier 8s. If I play an 8, there's tier 10s. If I play a tier 10, there's tier 12s. No, I'm just kidding. If I play tier 10s, it seems like it's all tier 10s. I'm never top tier. I don't know what's going on in the world of Tanks. But anyway, so as you can see by the little thing next to my name now, I have found a new home. I am now a member of Harm. I wanted to get into a clan that both my son and I could get into. I think I'll keep it at that. That way everybody can see kind of... Oh, this is some awesome shooting here. Watch me miss every one of these. Oh, actually, no, I hit him once. And it hit him. It ricocheted off the side. That was just a crappy magazine dumped by me. It's actually not the most accurate gun at distance, but you can still kind of, what, T29, what are you doing? I wonder what, he's got a win 8 of 22, 14th, oh my god, that's a bot, 14,000 battles, and he's got a WN8 of 22, 20, I guarantee flipping to you, that is a bot. Where is he at? Where somebody said, what are you doing? Where, oh where? Oh, he's over here. Oh, I can guarantee... What in the hell? He's like... I don't know. That's a bot. I can almost... I would bet a tank that guy... that account is a bot. That has to be. No joke, guys. I mean, 14,000 matches in a WN8 of 22. You can't even try. I mean, literally try to be that bad. Holy crap. No wonder I'm don't even know what to say. That's just flipping sad. I'm telling you, I guarantee that is a bot. Grumpy Sickle? Yeah. I'm telling you that he's got to have a botting. That's oh man, that's bad. Phew. Still not the worst. I have seen a guy, a buddy of mine, Tony. We were in the same clan. We were running together, and we saw a guy that had 32,000 battles in a WN8 of 8. So he has this guy beat, but this guy's he's right up there. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to get into a clan that both my son and I could both get into. His stats are actually really good. He's bringing his WN8 up, and he's turning out to be a hell of a player. Yeah, he impresses me on some of the matches. I mean, he'll have some of the matches, him and I'll run together. He'll actually outdo me in damage. I'm like, how dare you? You're grounded. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have 6th Sense on this, and all I can think of is maybe the Hellcat, can't even talk, Hellcat spotted me, or the MT25. Something got close enough where I get plugged here in a minute, and 730 hit points does not go a long way. He might even have just did a blind shot, because there's nothing close enough to light me up, and it hits me here in a second. I mean, and it's a good chunk of my health too. I can't believe I actually sat here as long as I did. There it is. 562 health. Gone in one shot from the STML. It's got the same caliber, same gun that goes on the E75, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm down to 168 health. I was like puckered up, and I'm like, how in the hell? All I can think of is he took a blind shot. That just had to be. There's nothing that could have spotted me. I hadn't shot. I was behind the bush. So, yeah, I think he just took a blind shot there, because so you can see I take a shot and back the hell up. I was waiting for an arty shell to land in there and decimate me now. So I see these guys here, E25, we get a shot into him. Try getting a second in there, but the velocity of the shells on this, the APCR are faster than the AP, but, you know, it's still shooting halfway across the map, so I was trying to get some shots on this MT25, and I had some good shooting into the rocks. He was bobbing and weaving and everything else, so 2 of my shots that I took missed, and I wasn't going to sit here with all of 168 hit points just to get finished off by a Artie Splash or get lit by that MT25 and have that STM, you know, finish me off there. So I figured it's time to go over here and see if we can, you know, support these guys, see if we can get some shots and take some enemies out over this away. So I see that Deekermox, and he went from full health to not quite as much health when I was done here. That was a great shot, wasn't it? Pinpoint accuracy on my part. I thought he was going to back the hell out of there, and he's like, nah, I think I'll just back right here. I'm like, oh, thanks, dude. And then he pulls forward. You know, most of the time when I get shot at, I back the hell up behind the rock. I don't go forward into the open. But, yeah, hey, whatever. So we're tied right now, 6-6. And the guys we have over here, you know, I give them credit because 2 of them were tank destroyers. Both of them non-turreted, and we had a T-3485M. So our T-29 with his whopping 22 hit points is dead. All our top tier are Super Pershing, T-29, Scorpion G, IS-6, all our top tier tanks are dead. They still have all their top tier tanks, the Progetto, their AMX, Tiger 1, E-25, STM, literally all their top tier tanks. So the odds of us winning this match are basically slim to none. So I come up here, try and get a couple shots in here without getting clipped or you know, sticking up there too much and getting knocked out. I got 168 hit points. I'm a one shot for anything on the enemy team. If Artie Splash is next to me close enough, that'll take me out too, because this thing has absolutely no armor at all whatsoever. So the SU-100 M1 here, he's kind of my backup, and I couldn't get my gun to, this has got good gun depression, but I just couldn't get it down enough. He pulls up and gives it a shot right in the side for the AMX. I think it was the AMX that took him out, wasn't it? Yeah, AMX CDA 105 takes him out. That's why when you got a tank to your right and a tank to your left, you don't pull forward, you back up. He should have backed up like I was down here, let the E-25 come up to us and taking him out. You don't go up on a hill with a tank to your right. That's just not a good move. So I'm backing down. I'm in deep crap. He hits me once. I track him, and we get him down to 377 hit points. Artie saves my butt right here, and I'm trying not to pull up too far, but I want to be up far enough where he can't, you know, pull forward, just swing his front around and nail me. So that's the only reason I pulled up as far as I did, and I still didn't pull up, you know, that far. I stayed, you know, right in this area where that CDA is going to have to come up over the hill to get a shot out of me. But, yeah, Artie kind of saved my keister there because he fixed his track. After I knocked his track off, and I'm down to 16 hit points, so I got real lucky because he hit me for 152, and the average damage on that gun, what is the average damage on that gun? Isn't it like well, I want to say 135, but maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's 150? So I don't know if he got a high roll. I'll have to look. I don't know if that's a high roll or if that's a low roll. I can't remember what that thing does average damage is. I'll have to get my book out and re-up on the E-25's average damage. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm in deep crap here. I got this AMX CDA who's got 690 hit points. This hits for, was it 100? 100, and you can't see while you're paused. 110. So Artie hits him. I bounce, or shoot, hit one, bounce one, and now I'm loading. I'm trying to get out of here, but with my great driving, it actually saved me because he missed. But I decided I'm going to shoot the dirt. There was an ant there, and I saw him, and I wanted that ant dead. Artie takes him out, and so I know the Tiger 1 is up here somewhere, but where? Last spotted, he was back here. So right now I should be reloading. I don't, I've got. I think why I didn't reload at that time is I was afraid the Tiger 2 was going to pop up over the hill, and then I'd be like reloading. It only takes, I was 8 seconds to reload a whole magazine on this, so it's not like I'd have been out of ammo forever. But if I have to have a shell there, and then all of a sudden that Tiger one lights up back there, I'm like, where? How the hell did he get around without being spotted? So he must have been going through there when I was tucked down in there, and I think, okay, time to go after him. And I see our M44 artillery coming up here. I'm like, what in the hell is he doing? All I can think of is he was worried somebody was going to come up to the cap and knock him out. And this Tiger 1, I'm like, does this guy not... I've got to be spotted. And I had to have been spotted. I don't have 6th sense on this. I hate not having 6th sense. Now I'm pushing to the hill real quick to have that wall in front of me so their arty can't hit me. But yeah, I had to have been spotted. There's just no way that I could have not been spotted. Now these guys back here, the SU 100, the box tank, the STML, Dicker Max, what they all needed to do was push at the same time, and they don't. They all push one at a time. And our artillery is, he's smoking crack. I'm like, what in the hell is this guy doing? I mean, this is the worst move he could make, would be to be moving up closer to the enemy cap. I mean, he's an arty. You can shoot across the map in that. I've got one. It'll reach across the map. If anything, he should have stayed back in this area or up on that little hill. Anywhere on the whole flipping map except for right there, because as soon as something pops out in this area, he's close enough to get spotted, and I think he gets spotted by the T-25-2. So I'm strolling up here. I figure something's off to the right, and sure enough, I light up one of the tank destroyers, the T-25-2 there, and there's one here. So I'm just trying to peek through to get a shot, and unfortunately, it was not a good end for me. I actually thought he had just shot, and that's why I pushed forward to try and put my magazine into him, because if I got 3 good, at least high, 2 high rolls and a standard roll, I could have taken him out. Or very close, and then I already could have splashed him. And I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I could have swore I heard him shoot, so pulled forward, and yeah, that was all she wrote for me. That was my demise. So now we've got 1 arty and 3 tank destroyers. He's got, that's not the Top Gun. That's, I don't know what gun he's got on there, but that's definitely not the Top Gun on this STML. Because it looks more like the one on the Dicker Max when you get the Top Gun. But these guys are now, they decide, okay, time to push forward. Dicker Max has got a broken gun, and I told him, I'm like, dude, fix your gun. I mean, with a broken gun, I mean, it's hard enough to hit some stuff, when your gun's working, 100%, but when your gun's damaged, yeah, your bloom is like 10 times bigger. Now, the SU-100 box tank, this thing, it's got a heck of a gun, but it has absolutely no armor. Sometimes you'll, I don't know why I went back to my tank. Sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll bounce. Well, there he goes. Sometimes you get lucky and they'll bounce off your gun mantle because it acts kind of as spaced armor. Pause it real quick so you can see. If they hit you on this right here, a lot of times if they hit that little strip right there, you'll bounce, or it won't penetrate you because it acts as spaced armor. But anywhere else on this, it'll go right through you. And the T-25-2 is actually, he's got the big gun. He just hit him for 250. And the SU-100Y, I know he's trying to kind of get his hull and get hidden, but that thing is so flipping big, there's nothing you can do to really hide. There's just nothing you can do to hide the thing. It's just so darn big. He's watching behind him, which was very smart, because he's basically, obviously, up here by himself. Dicker Max is over by the cap, and he does get a shot in there. 394. If I were him with a T25, I would have been shooting. He was shooting, I think, if I remember right, the premium round does less damage um, than the standard round. But yeah, so the other T25-2 comes up and starts putting him in his butt. So he got taken out there. But if I remember correct, on the box tank there, the premium ammo does less damage than the standard ammo does. I think that's how it works. Pretty sure. I know one round, and I'm pretty sure it is that way. But the T25-2s have so little armor. He would, if I were him, I'd have probably shot a HE shell, because the penetration on the HE shell of the box tank is, I think, like 85 or 90. It's quite high. So he would have done probably a heck of a lot more damage than 394 to that thing if he would have shot it with a standard round or an HE shell, due to both those shells doing more damage than the premium shell. But that was a low roll anyways, because I think the standard shell is still like 440 average damage for, the premium shell, and I think the standard shell does like closer to 500. I can't really remember exactly, but anyways, so the Dicker Max is by himself. They start capping us. There's one on our cap, and I'll just kind of speed this up. And this is what happens when you get greedy. I said, Dicker Max is going on a Sunday stroll. But yeah, so basically they had it in the bag. Yeah, I said he ran out of gas, he did. Normally if you see chat from me, it's something trying to be funny. I said, be the bush, fuel the bush, see the bush, be the bush. And then the ticking is making me sleepy. But yeah, so they got greedy, and we end up drawing it out. Yep, so, sorry, I kind of cut off the video a little bit on accident. But anyway, so yeah, the enemy team, get back to 1 speed, they got a little bit greedy, decided to get off cap and go tank destroyer hunting. But they didn't have anybody close enough out of all 4 of them. I guess they figured they were going to be able to find the Dicker Max and knock them out, and they had it in the bag. 51 seconds, done. They would have had it capped out. Well, actually, I think less than 51 seconds. But there's 2 minutes left in the match. And I'll speed it up a little bit just to get her close to the end here. But, yeah, so they got greedy, got off cap, thought they were going to find the tank destroyer. And, yeah, none of them on their team stayed close enough to the cap to get back on the cap just in case this happened. So they made a very big error on this. They sided on greed, and the guys only got 65 hit points. They got back on cap. One of them did, like a day late and a dollar short. But the Dicker Max only got 65 hit points left anyways. It's like, what a waste. Now 2 of them are on cap, but yeah, so that's kind of what happens if you get a little bit greedy. You know, they're probably seeing, I don't know if they see exactly what we see, but if they were looking, he was last spotted there. He's now setting back here, but who knows? I mean, obviously none of them are lit, but yeah, so the greed got the best of them. Well, anyways, if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll have some post-game stats, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, so that's what happens when you get greedy. They had that win in the bag. Got off cap, and then they couldn't get back on cap quick enough to out-cap us. So it ended up being a draw. Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's what greed will get you. I made a stupid mistake at the very end there. The T25-2, was it? Yeah, T25-2. I could have swore he shot. Because I heard a boom. I thought he shot, and then I think back now, and I believe it was our artillery I heard shoot. So I thought he shot. I pulled out. I was going to dump my magazine into him, and boom, nails me. I'm like, holy crap, thing doesn't have that quick of a reloads. So I'm thinking, bah, I'm like, God bless America. It was our artillery that shot, not him, unfortunately. So got myself kind of knocked out. But yeah, we all make mistakes. But so the Progetto. Let's see. We spotted him. He got hit for 4 damage. The AMX CDA 105. That is one tank destroyer. You know, I think about it, I don't have that. I wonder if it's any good. But I spotted him. He got hit for 244. Our artillery was actually spot on. They were knocking these guys out as I spotted them, which really immensely helped me because at that CDA, he actually took a shot and missed me, which that saved my butt. But as he backed up, artillery knocked him out. And, oh, what was the other one? I'm not really sure. It might have been the Progetto. I can't remember. But anyways, the Tiger won there. We hit him 4 times for 361, knocked him out, and knocked out his ammo rack. I thought he was going to get me at the end there. And the E25. I got stuck in kind of a pickle there. E25, we hit him 5 times for 512, knocked him out. Knocked out his track, destroyed his track. And he got hit for 62 damage upon us spotting him. The Dicker Max, he took a heck of a chunk out of me right at the beginning of the match. So it was so nice to get revenge on him. Hit him 4 times for 473 damage. Somebody else knocked him out, but hey, you know, whatever. He was gone. And that thing's got a hella gun on it. Hellcat, hit him twice for 241. And I think maybe, I can't remember. It might have been the Hellcat up there that got knocked out. I've drawn a blank. But anyways, that was a Master Badge Class 2. A Fire for Effect, and we got a, I can't pronounce this, Lavin Saul's Medal. It's for destroying 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank in one battle, and they've got to be 1 tier higher than you. I tell you, I love this Skoda T25. Thing's a beast. It has no armor, but it's got a hell of a gun. Premium rounds are good, but standard rounds are 90% of the stuff I shot at with the standard rounds on this would have definitely not gone through. I think it's like 132. Yeah, that, no. The sides maybe on a couple things, but, and probably the, what was it there? Dicker Max might have, I don't know, I'd have been iffy on that. But we ended up getting the most damage at 1,814, got 2 kills, a base experience of 548, which was the most on, I believe. Oh, nope. The T26E5P, he beat me by a little bit there. Seems like I would have got more experience than him, being that he's a tier 8 and I'm in a tier 6. I mean, he's 2 tier higher than me. I did almost as much damage as him, got the same amount of kills, and he ended up getting higher. Have to write my congressman about that. Anyways, we had 32 shots, 21 hits, 17 pens. So you can see even the premium rounds, we bounced a few. Did 1,814 damage from a distance of 300 meters or more, 816. Got hit 3 times, all 3 rounds penned, of course, because this has no armor. Damage 5, destroyed 2. We got 310 assisted damage. We lost 53,514 credits because I shot all premium rounds. But that's all I carry, like a few. I think I carry a few. Yeah, 9 standard. That's 3 reloads. And that's if I'm top tier, which the way Matchmaker works nowadays, it seems like I'm never top tier. If I play a 6, I'm bottom tier. If I play a 8, I'm bottom tier. I could play a tier 1 and I'd still be bottom tier. I could play a tier 10 and I'd be a bottom tier. Always bottom tier. I'm never top tier, it seems like. I mean, if I play tier 10s or a tier 10 tank, then it's like all tier 10s. You know, I'm never top flipping tier anymore, it seems like. We did get a bond out of the deal, so that's kind of cool. It's still 3x. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's still 3x. So we got 1,301 experience on that. Not too shabby, I must say. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. And if you did, please click the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.